Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Bicyclette Children Book Bazaar 2021 here at the National Library. Let's welcome Mr. Felix Cheong and Miss Rosemary Samaya for this session featuring the book entitled Tongue-Tied Ting Ting.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here with Felix at the launch or the book sharing of, not the launch, the book sharing of his book, Tongue Tied Ting Ting. Now, this event is part of the Bicyclette Children's Book Bazaar organized by the Singapore Book Publishers Association. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Felix here is the author of not one, not two, but 22 books and counting, books of across various genres. That means many, many, many different types of books. Books for young children, books for slightly older children, books for older children, books for really old children, and books for children like me. You see? So 22 books and counting. One more round of applause for Felix, right? Yes. Felix here was awarded the National, let me get this right, National Arts Council Young Artist of the Year Award in the year 2000. Luckily, it's a round number, so I can remember.
That was a long time ago.
But it's also the year that I began a career as a storyteller. But Felix also has a master's in creative writing and is an associate lecturer in many polytechnics and universities. My name is Rosemary Somaya, and I happen to be Felix's friend. So when Felix here asked me, "Hey, Rosemary, can you come and help me?" And I said, "Yay!" Right? Because after all, Felix is a friend. But hey, just look at this book. When I opened the book and began reading it, I thought, this is going to have not just ting ting, but my own tongue tied in knots. It's got so many tongue twisters, I think, Felix. Naughty, naughty,
Very
Felix,
naughty.
going to tie me up in knots. Well, what's the point in being friends if we can't have a little fun? And anyway, I don't take myself too seriously because I like to have fun and be a little silly sometimes. Anyway, Felix, can I ask you, what was your inspiration for this book, Tongue-Tied Ting Ting?
Well, the idea came about because I wanted something interactive with my next children's book. So I kept looking around and see how I could make it more interesting for the child reader. And I discovered tongue twisters. But I look around and look at all the other tongue twister books, and they tended to be more separate tongue twister page after page with no connection between the tongue twisters. So there was no story. So I set myself this challenge. What if I were to tell an entire story in tongue twisters?
Ah,
And that was the whole purpose behind the book.
oh, well. Before I go into twisting my tongue with tongue-tied ting ting, let me give you a short summary of the book, of the story, so that while you're playing with the tongue twisters, you can still understand the story. Okay? So in this book, there are two sisters. They are twins. You know what twins are, right? Both babies, born in, settled and snuggled in mummy's tummy, and they come out together. Now, one sister's name is Ting Ting, as you can see, and her twin sister's name is Ying Ying. Can you say that? Ting Ting and Ying Ying. Let's get your tongues warmed up. Ting Ting
Ting,
and
Ying
Ying
Ying.
Ying. Okay. So now Ying Ying, when she begins to sing, when she is using somebody else's words, ooh, her throat feels clear, her heart opens up, and she's able to sing with abandon. She sings with great joy. And she can even do tongue twisters written by somebody else. She does them very well. But there's one thing that she has trouble with. When she actually has to speak, when daddy asks something or when mummy asks something, something quite normal, like, what would you like for breakfast? Ting Ting suddenly freezes up. Her neck muscles get tight and she gets anxious. Some of us are like that. Sometimes we get anxious about things that we can't even talk about. And she really can't talk. Then her tongue ties itself up in knots. And when she tries to speak, it doesn't come out clearly. Her words come out very garbled. Oh, poor Ting Ting, right? So remember, Ting Ting sings very well. She does tongue twisters very well, but she doesn't speak very well when she has to use her own words. Now, her twin sister, Ying Ying, is the other way around. She is actually very good at speaking, and in fact, she's a great storyteller. Oh, you mean like me?
Yes,
That's
exactly.
why you got me here.
Yes. Good idea.
Oh, now here's the challenge. So Ying Ying is a great storyteller, and Felix says, wait, there is a word there which says, what is it? She thought up tall tales told thrice at 2.
That's a tongue twister for you.
She thought up tall tales told thrice at 2. Ah, I did it. One more time. She thought up tall tales told thrice at 2. That means at 2 years of age, she was very good at speaking. But she's not so good at singing, not as great as Ting Ting is. Now, I don't know about you if you have a sister or a brother, and even between twins, there's something called sibling rivalry. Do you know what that is? It means that sometimes you may have a sister or a brother or, that you love very, very much, and you live with them and, you do everything together, but every now and then you start to fight. You fight because you think daddy or mommy or someone is giving them more attention than you. And this is called sibling rivalry. So here in the story too, there's a little bit of sibling rivalry going on. But how will the story end? Shall I begin to read the book,
Yes,
Felix?
take it away.
Do you want me to say anything? You must help me. You know the story well because you wrote
I
it,
wrote
didn't you? So here we are. This is the cover. Tongue-tied Ting Ting. And look here. She's getting ready to sing. Once she begins to sing, she opens up. The text is by Felix Cheong, and it's illustrated by Isaac Liang. This is my copy of the book, and Felix has autographed it for me. So I hope that you'll get your own copy too. And here we are. Tongue-tied Ting Ting. And there's a mic waiting for Ting Ting, or maybe any one of you as well. When Ting Ting sings, bins, bang a bing bling, and she brings zing to all shiny things. Now see, there's the book, right? Bins, bang a bing bling. That means she sings so loud and clearly that even the metal things and maybe glass things begin to shine and ping and zing. Ying Ying, her twin, sings too, but not so distinct as when Ting Ting sings to her own instinct. And here in the page you can see Ting Ting and Ying Ying have their own cheerleaders, right? There's this group of people who are cheering Ting Ting on. Ting Ting is the one wearing the red. And this group of people, of friends, are cheering Ying Ying. So they're probably saying, Ting Ting, Ting Ting, and then Ying, 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 Ying. Who's going to win, right? Well, tweens do not twitch a bit. Wait, I've got to get this correct. Tweens do not twitch a bit or itch an inch when her pitch hits high reach and bewitch rich. It's not easy performing in front of a lecturer at university. Felix, please be kind with your marking, okay?
Definitely. For you, anything.
For me, okay. So, look at that. Here you can see Ting Ting is having great fun. She feels released. She loves to sing. Born for song, I long to belong in movies that move me in story and song. I am among stars that shine sure and bright. My words will move you with their music and light. Ooh, see, now she is literally in her element among the stars. But when she gets home, see, it's different. One's wants may well wane and wan, but not my songs that unknot the tongue. So here, when she's at home, with normal conversation, required to make normal conversation with her family, she has a little bit more trouble. See? But when Ting Ting speaks, nothing seeps, not a squeak leaks from her voice box deep. Do you know where your voice box is? Your voice box deep. Try as she might by daylight or bright night, her words nigh fly high, but fight shy to stay dry.
Say that again.
I made it. I made
Say
it.
that again.
Yes. Again?
Yep.
Try as she might by daylight or bright night, her words nigh fly high, but fight shy to stay dry.
Faster.
Do you think I should try? Yes. Oh, do you think I
Faster.
should try? Faster.
You can do it.
Ooh. Try as she might by daylight or bright night, her words fly nigh.
Da.
One more time,
One more time.
please. One more time. Try as she might by daylight or bright night, her words nigh fly high, but fight shy to stay dry.
Yes. Well done.
Yay! Very good. Whew, I feel a bit like the skeleton inside. Thank you for your support. Now, on the next page, we see her talking to her mummy and daddy. Daddy here is asking her something. Daddy's asking, do you want a hot dog sandwich? How is she replying? With actions, not words. Do you want to come with me? She just shakes her head. And when Mummy here is asking something, she listens to what Mummy says and she just points. She just points. Maybe Mummy's asking, what do you want? Where do you want to go? Shall we go here or there? Maybe they've come to the library and asking, should we go here or here? And Ting Ting is saying, here, here, come here, come here. And when Mummy speaks to her, she often just writes. Maybe Felix, like you, she'll turn out to be a really good writer.
She's going to be a songwriter. That's in the next book.
Oh, really? Is that a little secret?
Yes.
For the next
For the
book?
sequel.
So we got to buy this book and the next book to watch her develop her skills. A little bit like Felix. He's good at writing, but he makes me do all the talking. Huh? So that I
Because I
end
get
up...
tongue-tied myself.
You're tongue-tied yourself, and I'm looking silly for you.
Yes.
Nothing like a little teamwork. Okay, so here she is. When somebody's talking, I don't know if it's Mummy. Is that Mummy still? Ah, yes. See, I'm reading between the lines. That's Mummy wearing yellow here. So I'm just assuming that's Mummy still. When Mummy says something, a lot of words there, she blinks. She frowns. See, when her sister's making fun of her, do you do that with your sister sometimes? Do you make funny faces? Yes, do you? Do you? No. Oh, no, you look cherubic. So see here, this is when the siblings fight. Ying Ying is making faces at her and she frowns. Can you give me a frown like that? Can you do that? Cross your hands. Ooh, nice. I like the way you look so cross. Pretend cross. She laughs. What is she laughing at? The big-headed doll. Have you ever seen a big-headed doll like that? The big-headed doll. Oh, maybe you'll get to see one sometime. They use that sometimes in during Chinese New Year celebrations. Am I right, Felix?
I only saw it in the Squid Game.
You saw it in the Squid Game? No. Chinese New Year. Squid Game. No. Chinese New Year celebrations, right? They have a big-headed doll there. And she cries, oh dear. Why is she crying? Look at that picture. I think Ying Ying has snatched her doll. Ying Ying has snatched her doll. That's why she's crying. I would cry too if you snatched my doll when I was playing with it. So Mummy and Daddy here are now worried. What is wrong with Ting Ting? They're wondering, right? Because she makes no sentence that makes sense. Her family contends that she must be dense. dense.
Dense.
Her thoughts are so deep that they can't understand, they can't reach in and understand what she wants to say. Dad thinks that Ting Ting says nothing because she cannot match her twin, Ying Ying. Oh, is that right?
Mm.
That's what Daddy thinks. Sometimes Daddy may not know everything. Sometimes Daddy needs to ask. Sometimes Mummy needs to ask. See, because Ying Ying, let's see, this is the sentence goes on to the next page. Dad thinks that Ting Ting says nothing because she cannot match her twin Ying Ying, who thought, there we go. Can you repeat with me? Who thought up tall tales told thrice a two. Who thought up tall tales told thrice a two.
Who
While
thought
Ying
up
Ying sang and was all she could do. Now they might dress and look alike in all nooks, but by crook or by hook, what they would not brook. There are some things that they would not manage to get to do. Let's keep Mum. Mum keeps her sigh light. Mummy is worried. Daddy too sometimes gets worried, right? When our children have problems as mummies and daddies and grandmoms, we sometimes worry a little bit. But Mum says, no, let's keep our worry to ourselves. She says, let her keep Mum too. Let her be quiet if she wants. Let her be quiet. Mum keeps her sigh light. When she gets it, she will get it right. Yes? That's right. Sometimes one just needs to be patient, right? We have to let the children do what they need to do, and we have to be patient. And so Mum says, let her keep Mum. Mum keeps her sigh light. When she gets it, she will get it right. Now, one day, what happens one day? One day, Ting Ting overhears Ying Ying trying to say something. Trying to say something. See? For a change, Ting Ting sees her sister having trouble with words. And, see, her sister's getting very frustrated. I do not get why I cannot get it right. My tongue drips, grabs, trips, traps, though hard I try. Meanwhile, Ting Ting smiles a mile-wide smile and starts to sing in her sweet, smooth style. See? Oh, look! Do you know what Ting Ting is trying to sing? And she's going to show Ying Ying, her sister, how to do it right. It's a tongue twister, and maybe you know this tongue twister. Do you know a tongue twister about seashells? Do you? Yes, I can see somebody nodding. You know the tongue twister about seashells. I did too. When I saw this, I said, Felix, I know this one, I know this one. But his version is sometimes slightly different. It says, she sells seashells by the seashore, and the shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Did I get it right?
You
That
stumbled there a
makes
bit.
sense?
A little bit.
Oh, do I have to try again?
Yes.
This lecturer is very strict. So okay, let me start again. She sells, you can follow the text as well and see if I'm doing it right, okay? Later you can be my cheerleaders and cheer for me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so that I pass. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely
C minus.
Never mind. Never mind. I will not give up. I will try again. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the sea,
C plus.
I'm only going to do the next part. I passed section A. I'm going to only do section B. So if she sells,
C minus again.
so if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
Yes, A plus. Well done.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to do this. I'm too old to do that. But you can do it for me, my cheerleaders. Okay? And here, when she gets it right, she's imagining herself on the seashore, playing with the seashells. But of course, they're actually at home, right? So Ying Ying stares at her sister in surprise. How effortless she makes it at first try. Oh no. Ting Ting tongue-tied Ting Ting made it at her first try, and here's me struggling with these words, right? So Ting Ting is very skilled at this. And you see in the next page, you can see her sister is telling her, slow down, I cannot keep up with the tune. Because Ting Ting, smart enough, she begins to sing the tongue twisters. Ting Ting does one word at a time, and soon the twins are entwined in tune. Surely, Ting Ting is speaking, shyly, surely. She hears her own voice able to talk and tell, like a new world in a seashore seashell. The end. I think that's right. Yay!
Thank you very much,
That's
Rosemary.
the end, right? So, yes, Felix. Okay, how did I do with your book, Tongue
Very
Tied
good.
Ting Ting?
A plus.
Well, I tried
Exemplary.
hard.
Well done.
Thank you very much. So, you see, that's what friends do, right? Siblings and friends. Sometimes siblings can be friends, even though there can be a little bit of competition, right? But I'm so happy to be able to share this, to be invited to this event, to be able to share this lovely book. Actually, I've got a lot of other books from Felix too. And in fact, see how many, let's count, how many stickers do we have? We have some stickers here.
Stickers.
Stickers.
Anybody want stickers?
If anyone wants a sticker, maybe you can come up here. And do you want to try a little tongue twister? No, you don't need to. You can just say seashell. Or you can just tell us your name. You can tell us your name. Yeah?
Come over.
Yeah?
Don't be shy.
Okay, who's ready?
Hello.
Okay, Felix, you want to come? I'm here to assist you, so I will give it to you and you can.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you very much.
What's your name, darling?
What's your name?
Lila.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
lovely
lovely name. Thank you, Lila. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, do you want to join the queue, darling? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because I'm passing it to Felix.
Hi, Riley. Good to see you. Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm holding it upside down. So here, this is use your head. Felix, you've got very clever books.
Thank you very much. What's your name? Anrian. Thank you. Hi, what's your name? Hi, thank you very much for coming.
Careful.
What's your name? Oh, thank you very much for coming. What's your name? Thank you very much for coming. What's your name? Hi, thank you very much for coming. Anyone else? No? For you.
Thank you.
For you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so now Felix. So remember, Felix has written. How many books has he written? Does anyone remember? 22 books. Oh my goodness, you definitely deserve another sticker. Do you want to come up for another sticker? Me? Yeah.
This is the
Thank you.
Felix Cheong pop quiz.
Pop. And it's good you got it right now, because by tomorrow, he must be one of Singapore's most prolific writers and also very diverse because all his books are different. He writes for children, he writes for teenagers, he writes for adults, he writes poetry, he writes plays, he's written a graphic novel and another one on the way.
Another
So
one
many
on the
books
way.
on the way. So he's very prolific, and you never know, by tomorrow it might not be 22. All right, Felix, we are coming sort of to the end of the session. Is there anything else you want to add to it?
Yes, I would just like to thank the organizer, the Singapore Book Publishers Association, for this opportunity for us to launch this book here, to the National Library Board for the venue. Thanks very much. To the lovely Rosemary.
Thank you all. It's wonderful
helping
to
with the
see you all
session.
here. It's fantastic to see children around. Yeah.
Yes. And not to forget that all the books can be bought on Lazada, the official sales partner for the Children's Book Bazaar. Okay, so thank you very much for coming on this Saturday afternoon. Good to see everyone. So stay safe, have a good weekend, and I will see you soon.
Yeah. And don't forget to try the tongue twisters.
Yes.
Remember this. Enjoy yourself at the library. Yes, I hope you'll have, and with all the other books available at the children's, what is it? the children's
Book Bazaar.
book bazaar, children's book bazaar online. Oh my goodness, the world has changed so much. We have to do so many new things, and if we embrace it, it can all be very exciting. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Felix and Rosemary, for the presentation. It's very lively. I hope you all had a good time. So we have a few other activities today, so you are welcome to join too.